Buenos días y buen bonitos a todos. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, on the weekly talk section. Today is Sunday, May 11th, 2025, and it's Mother's Day in North America. So happy Mother's Day to all of those that have taken on the role of being a mother. Yesterday, we celebrated here in Mexico. So it's been a full weekend of gratitude for the love and the care of mothers. So today, we are continuing our monthly theme, which is Raise Your Voice. And the topic for today is The Boundary Keepers. One of the suggested books for reading this month is by Brene Brown, Braving the Wilderness, The Quest for True Belongings and the Courage to Stand Alone. So at this time, I'd like to once again welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching and to our center here in Puerto Vallarta, whether you are on the live Zoom call or watching the replay at a later time. Here we teach a philosophy that honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. No matter what your background is, everyone is welcome. We value each and every one of you. Here we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, and we honor diversity in all aspects. When Dr. Ernest Holmes first studied or founded this teaching, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts in order to create the Science of Mind. And when he was asked for a precise definition of this teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. We offer the Zoom meeting at 10 a.m. and on the first and third Sundays of the month, we add in an additional service in person at 12 o'clock. And as part of my intention to grow this center, we are now inviting a guest speaker the second Sunday of each month on Zoom to provide the message in Spanish with a Spanish translation. Yes, today is the second Sunday of the month. However, there will be no guest speaker today. So, as we do each week, let's now review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on our website under its very own drop-down page. So if you want to read more about those, please check our website. Now, this month, we are exploring the profound impact of self-advocacy, boundary setting, and conflict resolution on our personal and collective well-being. Nurturing healthy connections underlines how embracing our voice, setting boundaries, and transforming conflicts are essential for creating a more connected, just, and harmonious world. Let's start with this quote from Ernest Holmes. The greatest good that can come to anyone is the forming of an absolute certainty of themselves and their relationship to the universe, forever remaining in a state of calm. So setting and maintaining boundaries is vital for honoring our spiritual journey and for safeguarding our mental and emotional well-being. Boundaries are not just about keeping negativity out, they also create a secret space for personal growth and alignment with our highest self. By establishing clear boundaries, we nurture our highest soul's evolution. And this allows us to thrive and to build healthy relationships with others as well. When we set boundaries, we show self-love as well as compassion. Without them, we might invite resentment and trauma into our lives and our relationships, which leads to emotional blockages. So boundaries extend beyond the physical realm. They also involve mental and emotional spaces, shaping the thoughts that we allow into our subconscious. Healthy thought boundaries enable us to cultivate clarity and align our intentions with our highest good. And since we are all interconnected, setting these boundaries is as much an internal process as it is an external one. By consistently aligning with our intentions, our values, and our goals, we can honor our own needs while approaching others with love and compassion. Boundaries don't separate us. They create a space for each of us to be our authentic divine selves. Ernest Holmes said this: love is the self-givingness of spirit, the desire of life to express itself in terms of creation. Love is a cosmic force whose sweep is irresistible. So boundaries as expressions of self-love and respect. What does that look like? Boundaries are not about exclusions. They are about essential expression of self-respect and self-love. And when we set boundaries, we create the conditions that are necessary for our well-being, which allows us to maintain healthy, balanced relationships with others. Boundaries help ensure that our interactions are mutually beneficial and honor the needs of all parties involved. Some boundaries to consider are emotional boundaries. Don't take responsibility for other people's feelings or problems. Protect your energy by limiting time with draining or toxic people. Mental boundaries. Know your values and your beliefs, and don't allow anyone else to override them. Time boundaries. Prioritize your time and say no to overcommitting. Physical boundaries. Respect your body's needs for rest, nutrition, and space. Take care of yourself first. Financial boundaries. Don't feel obligated to spend money to keep up with others. We don't want to be in that trap of keeping up with the Joneses. Stick to a budget and your financial priorities. And finally, F, relational boundaries. Surround yourself with people who respect you. End relationships that are harmful or one-sided. Science of Mind teaches us that every individual is a unique expression of the universal mind, deserving of respect and love. Setting boundaries is a way to affirm that we are worthy of care, protection, and honor. And by establishing clear boundaries, we create space where our authentic selves can grow and thrive. Ernest Holmes wrote this: "We should love ourselves so much that we cannot cause ourselves hurt, nor grief, nor sorrow, nor sadness, because all these things are foreign to the spirit and they do not belong to the reality of our being." Boundaries enhance our spiritual growth. Establishing boundaries is essential for spiritual growth. They safeguard our mental and our emotional well-being, creating that space that's necessary to focus on our spiritual practices and personal development. By setting clear boundaries, we protect ourselves from distractions and negative influences that can pull us away from our spiritual path. I keep losing my glasses, sliding down my face. Sorry for the distraction. We always are growing and evolving as spiritual beings. Boundaries help us to maintain a sacred environment where this growth can flourish. And by setting limits that honor our needs, we create a nurturing space for reflection, prayer, and mindfulness, allowing us to deepen our personal connection with the divine. Boundaries also serve as a tool for aligning with our highest self. When we protect our time and energy, we are better able to focus on our own spiritual growth and our own spiritual journey. Henry Cloud and John Townsend wrote this in their book, Boundaries. Boundaries define us. They define what is me and what is not me. A boundary shows where I end and someone else begins, leading to a sense of ownership. And boundaries foster healthy relationships. Healthy relationships are rooted in mutual respect and understanding. And clear boundaries are essential in maintaining these foundations. By establishing boundaries, we set expectations that prevent misunderstandings and conflicts, ensuring that our interactions will remain supportive and enriching. In both personal and professional relationships, boundaries clarify roles, responsibilities, and needs that foster an environment of respect and cooperation. When we communicate our limits, we align our interactions with our values, which allows us to honor both ourselves and others. Boundaries help to nurture meaningful connections by ensuring that everyone involved feels valued and respected. As we respect our own needs, as well as those of others, we build relationships that are not only healthy, but that also align with our highest intentions. Thich Nhat Hanh wrote this: "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." So in conclusion, ask yourself this: where in your life are boundaries needed? Identify what drains your energy and what nourishes your soul. Once you've pinpointed these areas, communicate your boundaries clearly and then stand firm in them. Remember, enforcing boundaries is an act of self-respect. So honor yourself by making your well-being your priority. Cultivating self-love through boundary setting is a profound way to align with your divine nature. As we embrace our individuality while deeply engaging with others, we create sacred spaces for personal and spiritual growth. So let's honor ourselves and each other with love, respect, and clarity. And I'll leave you with this final quote: daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. And that takes us to our affirmation for the week. I set healthy boundaries with love and respect, fostering strong and supportive relationships. And so now it's time for news and updates at our center. If you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we offer courses via Zoom as well as in person. So connect with me or check our website, www.cslpv.org, to find out the details. There will be a separate drop-down page for all the upcoming classes. And there will be new classes starting in September, as well as a book study in June. So if there is a specific course or meditation or book study that you would be interested in taking, please let me know so that we can plan dates for those as well. And if you would like to have a one-on-one for a spiritual mind treatment, please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as membership is renewed annually, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, then please connect with me so you can receive the updated forms for those. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And now it's our time for mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated. Donations can be made using either PayPal or Tithely, and you'll find both of those on our website, www.cslpv.org, on both the landing page as well as on the page for the replay of the weekly talks. Alternatively, you can still mail in a paper check if you so wish, and address it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, B1Y8M1. And now please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's remember to continue practicing peace We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. It also includes standing up against injustice. So may peace and love be with you. And one last thing as well, I'd like to remind everyone to join me in the 100-year challenge, which is the 100th anniversary of our Science of Mind magazine. I receive mine every month on the webpage. So I have a digital subscription. Paper subscriptions are still available. So please connect with the Science of Mind to register and subscribe for this wonderful magazine. And now, thank you once again for joining me today. Namaste.